Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boyz commentary.
This video is brought to you by MPEC Printery, specializing in t-shirt printing, posters, and shipping from the USA. Call 876-775-6692 or 876-337-7374. Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is also brought to you by BLC Jamaica Security Electronics, specializing in alarm system, video surveillance, camera system or CCTV, barrier system, gate automation, and access control. Call 876-320-7711. That's 876-320-7711 or 876-351-1105. That's 876-351-1105. Hello everyone. Good evening. How is everybody doing? Hope everyone is doing well. My name is Simon Preston and welcome to Reggae Boyz Commentary. This is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So what we're going to do is discuss the under-17 Reggae Boyz as some massive games lie ahead in the CONCACAF Under-17 Championship. This tournament is massive for the team as they take part in some incredible games and an opportunity for them as well to advance towards a big tournament. And that is in particular towards the Under-17 World Cup, which as we know will be played in Peru. So a big opportunity. So a lot of great games on the horizon. I know everyone is looking forward to that. So there's a great chance. There's a great opportunity. And we're going to dissect the squad. And we're going to provide us some updates as well as in relation to the squad so that everybody is aware of this. I'm sure everybody will be excited about what lies ahead. So this is what we're going to do. The squad, break it down, and then you guys will be able to see how the squad looks. And then from there, we progress forward. I know you guys will have questions in relation to the squad, and we will dissect it. And I know as well that there will be some great games to look forward to this weekend in particular, but we'll touch that in another video. But for now, what I want us to do is look at that Under-17 squad. Let's look at it in particular. Let's break it down. And then I'll provide some updates as it relates to the UK-based talents in particular, so that everybody is aware of it, on the same page, and can press forward. Okay? So hope everybody is all right with that, and we move forward with it. So right now, on your screen, you see a squad. And you might say, Simon, is this the squad? Is this going to be the squad itself? Is this going to be the squad itself that Jamaica is going to use for the for the CONCACAF Under-17 Championship. And the reality is that there is some tweaks that will be made. Of course, there are going to be a camp before that, a local camp that will take place. And that will basically determine the final squad that is selected for the tournament. Now, there are plans for a camp at UE. And by doing that, having the players under one roof and being able to adjust to conditions and building and developing squad depth, and in addition to that, to be able to grow the morale, chemistry, cohesion of the squad, that is something that's going to be imperative heading into this tournament in particular. So that's some of the things that we can be able to look out for in this calendar year, so that everybody can be abreast of it. All right. So what we're going to do at this point in time is look at the squad, and then you guys can make your comments on it, and then we'll proceed forward from there. Sounds good? What I want to make clear is that I know you guys are going to be looking at it and say, where is he or where is he? I'll answer that question quite shortly. Okay? All right, here we go. So, Mount Pleasant Football Academy, Twain Lynch. Inter Miami's Academy, Joshua Grant. Prime FC, Samir Blois. Garvin Masaya High School, Garfield Tomlinson. Javane Williams, Manning School. Rajay Taylor, Kingston College. Colton Brown, Mona High. Tahir Dixon, Mount Pleasant Academy. Alexavier Gooden, St. Andrew Technical. Brandon Bent, Inter Miami. Tariq McKinley, Garvin Maseo. Ashan Bowles Barrett, Clarendon College. Scroll down a little bit further so that you guys can be able to see names on this list. Kurt Steele, how are you doing? All the best to you and the family as well. Wishing you and the family good health, happiness, and success, my friend. Great to hear from you, and hopefully that everyone in the family is doing well, staying safe, and that we can be able to succeed this calendar year, because there's so much to look forward to, as you know, this calendar year. So hopefully everybody is doing well, and we can progress forward together and grow. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And everybody in the comments, let me know your thoughts in the comments below as well. What do you want to see for the new year? From a footballing perspective, what are some of the things that you're hoping to see from a Reggae Boyz angle perspective that you'd like to see in the new year? What are some of those things? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What is it that you'd like to see for the new year? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's hear what you guys have to say. And I'm eager to hear what you guys will have to say in relation to this matter. I'm sure a lot will be senior team based. I know you'll have some updates in relation to the Under-17 Reggae Boyz, but do let us know. Do let us know your thoughts about where the team can go and all those matters. Really looking forward to it and hearing what you guys will have to say. All right, let's crack on with the squad, and then we'll get into the comment side of things. Ronaldo Barrett, Heidel High, Adrian Reed, St. George's College, St. George's High School. As you know, this in particular is the son of former reggae boy Adrian Reed. And as you guys are aware as well, this player has brought a lot of excitement to basically Cavalier and everything of that nature. And there's a lot of excitement around him and his sort of growth as a player. So that is what I would say is an exciting moment to look forward to. Alec Robinson, Garvin Maceo, Everett Swaby, Garvin Maceo, Dustin Cohen, Denby High, Jamani Bell, Wolmer's Boys, Jason White, Glenmuir High, Nicholas Simmons, Richmond United, Niall Waugh, Inter Miami, Odine Wilberforce, Mount Pleasant, Oreen Watson, Glenmuir, Nashardo Gibbs, Kingston College, Jordan Mangalatan, South Florida FA, Dylan John, JC, Kemar Knox, Mount Pleasant Academy, Joylide Smith, St. Andrew Technical, O'Neill Headley, Glenmuir, Kayani Jackson, Heidel, Ryan Gozog Jr., Idea Sports SA, Dante Escoffi, Cornwall College, Malachi Grant, Atlanta, Ashton Gordon, Atlanta, Malachi Molina, FC Dallas, Adrian Mahoney, Toronto FC, and Ched Daniel Gardiner, unattached. And I don't think it's any secret that the person that is the last name on this list, Ched Daniel Gardner, is the son of Bibi Gardner. So I don't think that's a surprise to any. So that's where we are right now. Let's look at the support staff now. As you know, head coach led by Myron Gordon, Vassal Reynolds, Andrew Peart, assistant, Andre Sewell, the goalkeeper coach, technical director we know is Wendell Downswell, Tajay Bailey, physio, Lamar Morgan, the trainer, and team manager Ramon Thomas. So those individuals in particular, that's the support staff squad. Concerns, as you can imagine, big concerns in relation to the actual support staff depth. And I understand that because it's not huge in numbers. Personally, an analyst should be there amongst other aspects. So those are the matters that have to be looked at in depth. So those are things that we'll have to just look at quite closely and analyze to the T. So that's something that we can bear in mind moving forward. Kurt Steele says, thanks. Timur Peterkin says, good evening, friend. Good evening. How are you doing? Kurt says, we're beating Mexico in 2023. In the Gold Cup or in the Nations League? Preferably both. Preferably both, my friend. If Jamaica performs well in this competition, Could players be scouted? Absolutely. Absolutely. There are always European scouts that come to the CONCACAF Under-17 Championship and even MLS and USL scouts as well. So 150%. Did he play Manning Cup? Who in particular are you referring to? So where are players like Cuba Mitchell and co? I'm going to come to that, KG. Good night, RBC. Checking in, what's going on? Good night, Simon. The number 3, I know him well. He went to Spalding, was the best defender in the squad, yet he never played a part of the senior team. He's still playing overseas. Wow. Number 3 on the list. Okay. I guess you're referring to Samir. Is it Samir that you're referring to? So this is the top of the list, and we will have a discussion about it. So let's answer some questions. Is this going to be the final squad that Jamaica is going to take to Guatemala for the CONCACAF Under-17 Championship? No, this is not the final squad. The final squad should be revealed at the end of January. So that will be the timeline that CONCACAF has given Jamaica to submit the final squad, because the Under-17 Championship itself, that's the CONCACAF Under-17 Championship in Guatemala, that is set to run from February 11 to 26. So the deadline for releasing the final squad will actually be at the end of January. So there is some time to formulate the squad, and there are some names that perhaps that are not on this list that could actually make the final cut at the end of the day, as the Jamaicans get ready to face the likes of Cuba, Guadeloupe, and Costa Rica. Of course, Jamaica will play at the Estadio Doroteo Gumach Flores Stadium in Guatemala City. So Jamaica's 3 games will be played at the same group stage games, rather, will be played at the same venue. And here's the thing too: Jamaica's in Group G. If Jamaica tops Group G, they'll play at the same venue for the round of 16. They'll play at the same venue for the quarterfinals, same venue for the semifinals, and same venue for the finals. So if the Under-17 Reggae Boyz tops their group, they'll play at the same venue throughout the course of the competition. The same. Okay, I understand what you mean. Yeah. Wow. But yes, I'm going to go through the squad one more time for everybody. Yeah, Che Daniel Gardner. When I went to speak with Ricardo Gardner in Manchester in October, he basically didn't want to lift the lid off him. He just wanted to keep him under the microscope, which is completely fine. You certainly don't want there to be a lot of hype at this stage. Let him grow and nurture and grow into the role. Yes, Camo, we're going to do that. I'm just giving an explanation as it relates to some questions that are in the chat, and then I'll be scrolling down. All right, cool. Simon, are there any UK players in the squad? What am I missing? Okay, Cuba Mitchell. Let's start with him, shall we? Cuba is eligible for Jamaica's under-20, but not Jamaica's under-17 roster. Cameron Eubank, Birmingham City, the man who can play anywhere in the in a back 4 or a midfield 4. His passport is being worked on as we speak, and the relevant individuals, such as Merrin Gordon, is in constant dialogue with Cameron Eubank's father on a regular basis to double check how things are going at the Jamaican High Commission. So hopefully at the end of the month we'll be have an update as it relates to Cameron Eubank and his situation. Rich Post Sports says, Happy New Year, Simon. Regarding under-17, what do you really prioritize at tournaments like this? Results, performance, tactics, mental resolve, fun? At under-17 tournaments? Qualifying. That for me is success. Anything short of qualification for me would be viewed as a success. And I know it comes across as very cutthroat and harsh, but it's been 11, 12 years now. And it's funny because the last time Jamaica qualified in 1999, and then 12 years later, Jamaica qualified for 2011. And here we are 12 years later. Hey? 12 years. Hey? So this could be our third under-17 World Cup appearance. But yes, in all seriousness though, guys, if you're looking at the squad itself, you'll exactly see the quality that lies in it. I still feel there's a few more that could be added to the pieces of this team in particular. Now, we've spoken as well about Zach Lovelace. Zach Lovelace is still 16. Zach Lovelace is still 16. Mm-hmm. Still 16. Yep, and you know what that means? Zach Lovelace is also eligible as well. And Merrin Gordon is aware of him. I can openly and honestly say that Coach Merrin Gordon is aware of Zach Lovelace and wants to have Zach Lovelace. But there is a hold-up on Zach Lovelace's end as it relates to his father in getting back to Coach Merrin Gordon. That's the delay in this point in time. Does Zach Lovelace want to play for Jamaica? Yes. His father, who is his agent, has not been able to follow up with Merrin Gordon. So that has been the biggest hurdle / stumbling block at this point in time. And it's really unfortunate, bearing in mind that this is a player that Jamaica could use. This is a player that, could go really far with the national team. Somebody that Jamaica can use going forward. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button as well. All right? Good. Just hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button. All right, guys? Cool. Good stuff. All right, I'm going to scroll down now. Yeah, man. Thanks for your patience. Simon's all like the same year, same madness. Surely you have more options than just 3 UK-born players. Do we even try to scout eligible UK-born players? Well, R cubed. You did see that I went to the UK. You did see that I did interview a lot of players, and you did see that I spoke to players about individuals in relation to their eligibility for Jamaica. And you'd have seen as well that I did a video entitled The Under-17 Team Can Win the World Cup, and I highlighted many names that could do that. So that's a video that I did and I prepared, and I'm sure that you guys would have seen as well. So again, I implore you to watch back that video, and you guys would have been able to see that. So I implore you to go and watch that video again. All right. Take a look at that video. Give me your thoughts. Let's hear what you have to say. All right. Let's do that. All right. How does that sound? Good. Yeah, you're excited about this under-17 cycle. Yeah. We have reason to be. Let's go through the list. Tawayne Lynch, Mount Pleasant Academy. Joshua Grant, Inter Miami. Samir Bloss, Prime. Garfield Tomlinson, Garvey Maceo. Javin Williams, Manning School. Roger Taylor, Kingston College. Carlton Brown, Mona High School. Ahir Dixon, Mount Pleasant Academy. Alex Xavier Goodman, St. Andrew Technical. Brandon Bent, Inter Miami. Tariq McKinley, Garvey Maceo. Nashon Bolt, Barrett, Clarendon College. Ronaldo Barrett, Hydel. Adrian Reed, St. George's High School. Malik Robinson, Garvey Maceo. Everald Swaby, Garvey Maceo. Dustin Cohen, Denby High School. Jamani Bell, Woolmer's Boys. Jason White, Woolmer's High School. Nicholas Simmons, Richmond United. Niall Waugh, Inter Miami Academy. Odine Wilberforce, Mount Pleasant Football Academy. Orion Watson, Glenmuir. Nasharda Gibbs, Kingston College. Jordan Magatal, South Florida FA. Dylan John, Jamaica College. Kemar Knox, Mount Pleasant Football Academy. J. Lloyd Smith, St. Andrew Technical. O'Neill Headley, Glenmuir High School. Keani Jackson, Hydel High. Ryan Gorzag Jr., Idea Sports SA. Dante Escoffrey, Cornwall College. Malachi Grant, Atlanta United FC. Ashton Gordon, Atlanta United FC. Malachi Molina, FC Dallas. Adrian Mahoney, Toronto FC Academy. Che Daniel Gardner at unattached, but It's no secret that he plies his trade in England. The staff: Maron Gordon, Pastor Reynolds, Andrew Peart, Andrew Sewell, Wendell Downswell, Tajay Bailey, Lamar Morgan, and Ramon Thomas. Yes, I am aware of these individuals as well. Why has contact not been made with these individuals? Honestly, I am unsure as to why this is not been done. I am honestly baffled as to why this has not been done. It really, really is frustrating. But we just got to keep on going, and hope for the best. But yeah, it is disappointing that there hasn't been contact in this sort of vein. It is frustrating. But we shall see. We'll see. But yep, it is true. And the reality is that the next thing that you will say is what will happen, as in what's next from here. The situation will be all right. Do they have passports? Can they get a passport in 2 weeks? That's going to be the next sort of conversation. So yeah, that's where we are in the next step. So yeah, that's the next situation. You're saying I was working on specific. Okay, I understand. I think a GoFundMe would really help, I think a GoFundMe would really help. I think a GoFundMe would really help. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. And I know you're not talking about Omari Benjamin. I know for a fact you're not talking about Omari Benjamin because Omari Benjamin is December 2005. So I know for a fact you're not talking about Omari Benjamin. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you for providing some context on the Jamaica qualifying record. I was so underwhelmed by the under 20 coaches. How optimistic are you for the under 17 coaching acumen? I say it matters greatly. Okay. All right. So these under 17 kids, very few of them, and I'm talking across CONCACAF, not all of them are professionals or signed professional contracts just yet. So at under 17 level, it's different from the under 20 level. I don't want to say it's like a similar playing level, but it almost is. Almost is. So anything can happen on any given day. Now, at under 17 level, you can use pace, size, and strength and win games. You can. Not all the times, but you can based on those qualities. So that is something that we have to bear in mind. 110%. That is something that we have to pay special and keen attention to. Right? So that is something that everyone has to be aware about. Now, as it relates to the coaching department, I've made it clear and I've made it openly and honest clear that I've been an analyst for the past 13 years. 13 years I've been an analyst. I know how the data work. And I've been watching CONCACAF football for the past 2 decades. So I understand the ins and outs here. So I rest my case where that is concerned. So that's my thoughts. I think that is the missing acumen because, like I said, Cuba, Costa Rica, and Guadeloupe, they've been in camp longer than Jamaica. And while that doesn't mean that they're going to beat Jamaica, it does help because it allows myself to do the scouting, to say this is how Costa Rica operates, this is what we can expect, So that's why I think that it's so integral and critical in the grand scheme of things. I was aware of that, yes. Ryan Ramari Ford. Mm-hmm. Red herring. Seems like the idiotic quota system is alive again. They did say the under 17 team should be primarily local based, disappointed with the squad, but not surprised, frustrating. So, RBQ, there was a conversation that I had in 2012, 2012, right? With technical committee at the time, and that was Howard McIntosh. And he's making the point extremely clear that at an under 17 level, you'll have a primarily Jamaican born squad with 4 to 5 overseas. And the under 20 squad is where we'll have that sort of overseas contingent of flooding squads. How do I feel about that? Well, I think you guys know exactly how I feel about it in the grand scheme of things. Personally, disappointing. Really, really disappointing because I feel like there's some aspects that needs to be sorted out. Whether it's under 17, under 15, the best players take the field. That's how I view things. Whether it is under 17, under 15, under 14. So that's where we are. Mm-hmm. So guys, if you haven't already, hit the like button, smash the like button, and let me know your thoughts as well. Smash that like button. Come on, guys. 70 of you guys in the chat. Come on, guys. Smash the like button. Let's go. Smash the like button right now. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it, yeah. Reality, Simon. I hear that the JFF have really upped their levels of professionalism. How accurate is that statement? Jamaica really to have some unique challenges and opportunities. True. Absolutely. Absolutely. There are improvements that have been made administration wise, decision making that will come moving forward. Dennis Grant on board, Chris Daring in the back room, and also matters in relation to operations, improvements in those areas in particular, and also those that speak untrue statements in terms of a bashing sense, yeah, will be sued. So there's going to be a no tolerance, a zero tolerance as it relates to what is being said. We saw Dennis Chung with a statement re what Leon Bailey said and others. Those two strikers in the first generation Jamaican. The third striker, as not to publish his name, Cooper is the third striker has asked not to publish his name. That's what you're saying? The third striker has asked not to publish his name? Okay. It seems like there will be no overseas player in the squad. No, that's not necessarily right. No overseas player in the squad? No. That is not a fair statement to make. In fact, that would be extremely unfair of a statement to make. And the reason for that is quite simple, because of because this squad is not necessarily going to be the final squad. This squad that you see on your screen is not going to be the final squad. There will be tweaks. There will be persons that are not in the squad that you will see in the final squad for the trip to Guatemala. All right. Let's see what else you guys are saying within the comments. Okay. I know about Cooper. The third striker is probably Timmy Davis. That's my best guess. I think the US players will be, but not. I wouldn't say there won't be any European base at all. I think that'll be a stretch to say that. I know the small island youth, the third striker is the first year guard, so I have to respect privacy. Fair enough. Is it due to their age and requirement for guardians to be here for UK-born players while the numbers are low? I wouldn't put that down to being the reason. I mean, Cameron Eubank would have to come to Jamaica. He would have to come to Jamaica for trial, but his father wouldn't have to be on the island as well when he's doing the trial, because they're going to be in a camp, most likely at UWI, in the dorms. Nothing is changing. Competing for spots against players across the world is what any young player does in good academies. Protecting a local cohort isn't the answer. Competition is needed. Yeah, a child can find a plane without guardian, age 12 and up. Yep. How old was I when I traveled alone? Yeah, I was 12 when I traveled alone. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That is true. In fact, when I was 12, yeah, I traveled alone. And in fact, when I was 15, nobody never traveled with me. It's not like I had to wait until the rest of the plane come off and then I come on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Can see the squad Simon just joining in. Sure, I'll scroll to the top so that you guys are aware of this. So Cameron Eubank's father doesn't have to come on the island, and plus, by the time that they land in Jamaica, you're going to be around adults, responsible adults, that will take him from Norman Manley to the dorms at UWI, so that his focus will be solely on football and training. Tired of the bottlenecking, man. Simon, looking on from London, it appears fairly obvious that to many, anything but a healthy number of schoolboy footballers from Jamaica would be a slap in the face to the popularity and hype of the local scene. Look, I'm just as disappointed as you are, because from October, information has been passed in relation to Cameron Eubank and others. Cameron Eubank has been passed. We understand the situation with Cuba Mitchell. He was born 2005. Omar Benjamin born 2005, yeah? So you guys get exactly where I'm going with this in particular. Okay? And then you look at somebody like a George Grant Jr., and George Grant Jr. is born 2005 as well. So that's where we are in this situation. All right? So we're going to have to wait and see. Yeah. Yeah, but to be honest with you, I don't think £100 is going to kill Cameron Eubank's father. £150 is not going to kill Cameron Eubank's father. Traveling alone is not I wouldn't say is the reason why we have this situation that we have right now. If you're playing or training with a professional club first team, you don't have to try out. Well, based on what Maron Gordon said, even Cameron Eubank would have to try out. Even if he's training with the first team at Birmingham City, Cameron Eubank will have to try out. So We're just going to hug that up. You know what I'm saying? Yep, that's where we are. So that's where we are right now. So how does everybody feel about that? Well, let us know your thoughts in the comments below about her. I think the rules have changed last year, though. Can't travel by yourself. You're under 18 without a letter from parent or guardian. But Jamie, that is not a hard thing to do. It's not a hard thing to do. Cameron could be able to travel by himself. Cuba parents didn't have a problem with it. Cuba's agent didn't have a problem with it. So, I'm very disappointed. Nothing has changed. We've not learned from the under 20 failure. Jericho says, and yes, you have to pay extra for a minor to travel. I didn't dispute that. I didn't dispute that. All I'm saying is that £150 is not going to kill Cameron Eubanks' father. That's all that I'm saying. That's all that I'm saying. Full stop. That's all that I'm saying. So I don't think it's something that it's not like we shouldn't be making a mountain out of a molehill in that sort of factor. So that's personally what I think. If you guys are just tuning in, hit the like button and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. With a glass half full mentality, how much are you looking forward to see how those actually chosen perform to qualify or not to qualify? Is that the only question? Manata will say Shakespeare. Personally, qualifying is anything less than qualifying is considered failure. Honestly, Amar Benjamin doesn't qualify for the under 17, but qualifies for the under 20 based on the month that he was born in. A lot of guys, were born in December 2005. It's a pity that their mother couldn't hold out one more month, or the father couldn't, release the DNA 1 month later. No, but in all seriousness, though, guys, yeah, this is the situation that we have right now. So I will not have my hopes up about the senior team. Why not? Why not? Why not? Mr. Porter, do you want to come on to chat for a few minutes? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I saw your message, Mr. Porter. I saw your message. I saw your message and I understand what you're saying. And I did hear fragments of it. So, Zach, I get that because he's playing in the first team. But Cameron Eubank, who is playing in the under 21s, but trains with the first team, I think he will have to come. So, with Cameron Eubank at Birmingham City, his situation is not like Zach, who is Zach. Well, Zach is in the first team week in, week out at Rangers, strutting his stuff, you know? So his situation is different. But I do understand what you're saying in relation to Zach and everything. So let's see what you guys think. But yeah, Mr. Porter, if you do want to hop on to speak a bit, you can do so. I've dropped the link in the chat. So yeah. They are going to choose the best players, that's why. Yeah. Keep our hopes and expectations real. How do you frankly rate this coaching staff? How does it compare to our CONCACAF rival speak? I've given my views of Richie Pro Sports. I've really given my views. Whisper is not in the squad, no. I've said Mad Vibes quite simply. You hit the like button and you hit the subscribe button. After you've done both of those things, then it's quite simple. What you have to do after you've done both of those things is I said that the squad that you see on your screen right now is not necessarily the squad that you'll see travel to Guatemala next month. But a vast majority of the names that you do see on the list will make the final squad and the plane for Guatemala next month. So that is what you'd have to be wary about. I expect the likes of Canada and Mexico to be very tough to beat. Agree? Yeah, absolutely. I do expect them to be very tough to beat. You know why? Because those teams train all year round. All year round. The United States, Mexico, Canada, they train all year round. All year round. So, so that is why this is something that you can be wary of. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. You just joined. Cool. Fully understand what you're saying. But yeah, good squad. Good squad in my view. But I still feel that there could be tweaks, a few tweaks ahead, looking ahead to the squad. I feel like there could be a few more final tweaks because we're in the first week of January and the tournament is the second week of February. So another month or so from now, yeah, you're gonna see some updates. You're gonna see some changes. So don't be surprised that you see some names. You'll be like, but he wasn't on the that original list, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So give it time. It will come. All right, it will come, and you will see it. So that's something to be mindful about and wary about for sure. We are not worried about the Canadian team. No. Is he getting a fight, Whisper? It's a mystery. Yeah, he was born 2006. He was, yes. It's pretty clear that there's a large financial consideration of players under 17 makeup. Yeah, of course. There will be changes. Work is being done. Yeah, of course. There will be changes. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, I think Whisper is somebody that we're going to see in terms of the under 20. Well, not under 20, but the senior team sort of setup, you know? So that is what we can do. Thanks to your regular content, Simon. Good quality. Over to the under 17 coaching staff and final picks. Let me hit that like now. Hold a copper. Respect Rich Pro Sports. Hit that like button and also use the super chat feature to get your special comments or questions highlighted. If you guys have any want to get any insight as it relates to the team, certain players, private conversations that have taken place, use the super chat feature and we'll get your questions or comments highlighted, so that you guys can be able to get the information that you guys so desire. Just use the super chat feature and then you'll be able to get all your questions answered accurately and honestly as possible. So go ahead, use the super chat feature and you guys will be able to hear that. Hit the like button and also subscribe as well. Will the struggles to survive the EPL impact potential players from March? No, it's an international window come the Mexico game. So the only players that should be missing those games in March should be players that are injured or players that don't have a passport. Those are the players that should be missing out for the window in March in particular. So that's what we can be mindful of in later in this calendar year, right? So that's what we can be mindful of. So yeah. But yeah, guys, drop your questions. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Simon, what you think about the idea of Antonio Leon being a captain and vice captain? All right. So I did a video which was sometime in 2022 in relation to matters of captaincy. And I want to make it clear in relation to this matter in particular that as relates to captaincy, that this matter in particular, I think Daniel Johnson should be the captain of Reggae Boyz. That's my humble opinion. Should Leon Bailey and Mikel Antonio be part of the leadership group? Absolutely. Absolutely. But for me, Daniel Johnson should be the captain of the Reggae Boyz. He already has a decade worth of leadership experience. And for me, I would have him as the captain of the Reggae Boyz. Maps, part of the leadership group, Agent Andre Blake, Daniel Johnson, the captain, Mikel Antonio, Leon Bailey, those players part of the leadership group in particular, and of course, Damian Lowe. Think they should have an under 20 team playing friendlies in the FIFA windows. That's exactly what should happen because as you quint, here comes 2025. This calendar year is going to move by extremely fast. You all are going to see it. It's going to be a year where you're going to have situations of different movements, players making different movements, ups and downs. So give it time. But I do think it's something that will happen, that needs to happen. That's where we are here. I think Jamaica's problem is talent or systems and development around the talent. Talent has never been Jamaica's problem. Talent has never been the problem. I don't think talent will ever be the problem at all. Now, I have the database. These are the players eligible to represent Jamaica, born in the US, Canada, UK, to Jamaican parents or grandparents. Boom. We'll identify the names. Okay. Out of this 200, who are the best 20? Okay, boom. Let's get a passport for these 20. All right. Out of these 20, let's get 10 a passport. All right, boom. 10 of these guys have a passport. Let's call up 7 of these for a training camp. At the end of the day, 7 or 10 of those 20 that got passports eventually in the final squad. And the other 10 that haven't received passports are persons that could be integrated into the Olympic pool of qualifiers if they progress to be professional football players. Or one day could be a senior team player as well. Joel Grant played for under 20, and we didn't see him until 2014, 7 years later, as a professional. Deva Orgil's senior cap came 2010. Is Reggae Boyz' debut. Well, Brian White came that year. Yeah. Sam, what's up with Williams, the younger keeper from Man City? Williams? Well, my friend, not in that radar. That's where we are now. Simple as that. Don't know how men getting paid millions can't think of systems like this and implement it. Rob Youth. My friend, we're just gonna have to be patient and hopefully that this is something that can materialize in the near future. That's where we are. And that's the hope that I have. This is really the hope. So that's how I feel about everything. So hopefully you guys feel the same way as well. Your thoughts on us making it to the Under-17 World Cup? I think we have a good chance. Once the Cameron Eubank is in the frame, I feel more confident because we're having a player with versatility right there that can operate as anywhere in the back four and also anywhere within the four of a midfield as well. So that's why I'm not worried at all. That's why I'm looking at this and feeling confident about it. I have the database. Brian Martin says, did the Mona players attend the camp? They should. They should, Brian, for sure. What's up, Brian? Long time no see, man. How's the family and everything, man? Long time we don't chat. Remember, we're supposed to chat some cricket. Remember, we're supposed to talk some cricket. All right, Brian? Remember, me and you for chat some cricket. So we have to touch base on that. Remember. All right? Remember that. You know, here what going with Butler blocking his player from the Under-17 team. What is your take on that? Or are you shocked about that? Or are you surprised about what they did? I'm not surprised. No, I'm not surprised about what has been done. I don't know why this is being done at this stage when you're bearing in mind that the qualifiers are 5 weeks away. The qualifiers are 5 weeks away. A crucial set of qualifiers. Remember, everybody here has the same ambition to get to a World Cup, whether it's the Under-17 or senior. Everybody, that is what we want to see. So this is not something that can be brushed aside by any means. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why this is being done at this stage, because this doesn't benefit anybody. This doesn't benefit anybody at all. At all. So it's just very, very disappointing. Extremely disappointing. So that's where I am. Simon, and that is why we are lagging. We take too long to blood young players, but I think the coach will be different in his approach. Maren Gordon? Oh, Coach Halgrimson. Yeah, of course. Agreed. Up, Simon says, yeah, it's some up. Will Cuba Mitchell be at the camp? So Cuba Mitchell was born 2005, November 2005 to be specific. So he misses the under 17 pool by 2 months, but he is somebody that's being considered for the under 20 pool, and definitely he's working with his father down in Birmingham to get that Jamaican documentation passport. Yeah, Simon, we'll touch base, bro. All in good time. All right, cool. Sean 3679 says, is this Jamaica under 17 good enough to qualify for the World Cup? The one that you see on your screen right now, it's missing a few pieces. Honestly, it's missing a few key pieces to the puzzle. Funny how Butler fans question UK-born players' commitment and desire. Freedom Blog FC says, I never think he intended to maybe he have scouts coming from overseas, but national duty should be number one priority. Should be number one priority. That should be at the top of the radar. Should be at the top of the list, 100% there. Smash the like button, guys, and use the super chat feature to let your questions or comments highlighted as well. So any questions that you guys have, do let us know your thoughts in the comments. All right. You know? But yeah, guys, use the super chat feature. Let us know your thoughts and comments and questions. Do give us your thoughts. Smash that like button as well, so we can hear what you guys are saying. Freedom Vlog, big up, big up. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Enough respect. Big up yourself. Enough respect to you and the family. Big up yourself. Alrighty. Big up yourself as well. So, the meeting was progressive. It was productive. Coach Hallgrimsson outlined his goals and ambitions for the team. It was extremely informative. Isaac Hayden was impressed by the level of detail and preparation from Coach Hallgrimsson. And there is a positive step in the right direction where this is concerned. And let's just say that the next step now is for Isaac to get that blue book. That is the next step for Isaac. Has a process started for it? Not this evening. It's what, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning in England. But there was a conversation. A conversation was held, and let's just say that there are good things on the horizon once this positivity is done and everything takes place within this nature. All right. Sounds good? Sounds good. Hope you guys are fully aware of that. Not blue anymore, Simon Black. Blue? Big up Tennessee, Lewis. Big up, big up, big up. Well, communication is so important from the top. Communication is key. Communication is key. Very, very key. Very, very key. Blessings to everybody that is in the chat as well. Absolutely. You guys have any other questions that you'd like in relation to the under 17, under 20? Smash the super chat feature. Black book. Okay. How about the other Merseyside boys? The FA Cup will take place first. And after the FA Cup, then the updates will come. After the FA Cup, they'll focus on that and then take it from there. So yeah. So that's where we are. Smash that like button again, folks. John Paul, how are you doing? How's the family doing? Is everybody doing all right? Well, do keep us posted on everything, yeah? But yeah, folks, that's the latest for right now. As you know, we have lots of Jamaicans that'll be parading their talent within the EPL, the FA Cup tomorrow. And even some of them will be competing against each other. So we want to stay tuned for that. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. If you do have more questions, do drop it in the chat. And let's see what you guys are going to have to say about that. Damari Gray would be a great catch if the coach can convince him. I agree. That would be a great catch for sure. Simon has the coach contact. Any other players? Tomorrow's the day, my friend. Tomorrow's the day when Merseyside will be contacted. As you know, they took on Manchester United today. So tomorrow, there'll be conversations about that topic. So we'll definitely see from there what will happen. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. I am fully in tune with everything. I support the coach 100% and will do everything in my powers to be of assistance along with Simon and others. Big up, Devon. Hope you're doing well. Sam, will the under-17 team play in the new kits? Well, they're supposed to. They're supposed to. Starting January 1. So they're supposed to. I think the Reggae Girls might be the first team to play in it as they have a tournament in February, down under. However, just going to have to wait and see. But I do think that the Reggae Girls will play in it first, and the under-17 boys, then the senior Reggae Boys. That's what I think. The coach is lucky he could have half a Merseyside. Then you'll have everybody in the national team squad. Him, so far this season, we're talking to all the people that come around the corner. So people that come to Jamaica, there's a place in Merseyside called Jamaica Street. Honestly, there's a place in Merseyside called Jamaica Street, and they walk up and down so far this season, you just hear the Liverpool walking all around the season, and that's the way that they're talking. That's the way they talk in Merseyside, you know what I'm saying? So that's just one of those things, And I look at the Trini accent as like the Scouse accent, the Jamaican accent like the Mancunian accent. And the reason why I say that is not because of the way that it sounds, it's because of the chop mentality of the rhythm of it. So like a Jamaican accent, that yo brother, wagwan, you good? Everything, Chris? And like in Manchester, right mate, do you know what? Actually, I thought the other day he came back to us in the corner. You understand what I mean? And then in Merseyside, you hear the sing-songy accent of the Trinis. Hey boy, say it's carnival time, we go sing up and down, the carnival time. And when he's in Merseyside, it's like, hey, so far the season, I just think the people is going to go around the corner. So, that's the way that they talk in that sort of way. So that's why I would say Merseyside is like Trinidad and also Mancunian accent like Jamaican in that sort of way. What's you laugh for? What's you laugh for, man? No, sir. I can chat. I can chat English, Spanish, French, Portuguese, Hindi, and I could do a little bit of Jamaican patois for you as well. Simon, just a thought about what percentage of English players in the EPL have some Jamaican connections. EPL, players in the EPL with Jamaican heritage. 25% of all players in the EPL have Jamaican heritage. So that's a quarter of the league. You sound like a real Trini. Boy, say I'm not a Trini boy, though, I come from Jamaica, and that's the place that I come from. So, have you guys even thought about it that if you listen to a person from Jamaica speaking standard English, it sounds like we're speaking like we have an Irish accent, doesn't it? Just listen to the way how we say things. Tree, because we say tree like the Irish people. Just listen to when, like myself, I'm speaking standard English right now. It sounds like Irish. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been heard when I was trying to speak in that sort of tone. You know? That's what I've heard. So, Simon, do we have any Jamaican players in Liverpool? In Liverpool's academy, we do have players that play for Liverpool Football Club that have Jamaican heritage. Do you know what I mean? Like, because we have players like Reece Williams. Reece Williams is out on loan right now, Blackpool right now. She's up in Lancashire. She's up north of the border right now, from Merseyside and Lancashire right now. And of course, you have some players in the academy right now, like Harvey Players and all the players of this world. Like, what we're going to do, what's the deal on those players quite down in the future, so you guys can be able to be aware of those players and see what they're able to bring and all that. So, just going to have to wait and see what they'll be able to bring and all that. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So, we're going to have to wait and see what they'll be able to bring and all that. So, we'll see what they're able to bring. Yep, I know. And I'll do a what is the deal on him as well. So stay tuned. I'll do a what is the deal on him as well. So Simon, can Gray and Hayden make the Nations League if they commit? I think it's going to be tight because of the passport situation. Although I know a passport can be done in less than 10 working days, I just don't see it happening for Nations League. Gold Cup, yeah, absolutely. Nations League, mm-mm. So that's how I feel about the situation. That's how I feel. If you guys haven't already, smash that like button, folks. Smash that like button right now. Let's hear your thoughts. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Let's hear what you guys will have to say. All right. Smash that like button now. Let's see what you guys got to say. All right. Good. Good stuff. All right, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, see what you guys are saying here. Give me that Guyana accent. Hey, bye. Hey, bye. You know, say I come from Georgetown, around the corner. You know, say her name is Tarmati, and she come from Barbies. Barbies people, they talk real slow by. You know, by me mom cook some chicken curry the other day, and she tell me when she go around the corner, she go around a New Amsterdam shop, and she find the Vendra shoe. A serious thing by. You don't know the thing go. Give me that guy accent. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. Be safe. Smash that like button right now. Smash that like button right now. Smash that like button right now. Why are you laughing at me, Jamie Ricketts? Why you laugh for me for? Look like clown? Stop laughing for me, man. Big up Nitro. Big up Nitro. Big up, guys. Guys, smash the like button. Smash the like button. And hit the subscribe button. All right? Try an Indian accent. Teri magi juguru maki kore. Ne dinu pare jalnikal. Aye pare jalnikal. MS Dhoni down the road. Sunil Setri. Yeah. But yeah. Come on. Indian accents. That's easy. That's easy. Come on. But yeah. But yeah, guys, come on. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button right now. All right? Would really, really appreciate it, guys. Let's get to 16K at the end of the weekend. 16,000 subscribers. So close. Come on, guys. Let's go. Yes, I was born in Jamaica. Pristine. I was born in Jamaica. I went to prep school in Jamaica, went to high school in Jamaica, went to university in Jamaica. So, yes, I've traveled to 32 countries across the globe, 4 continents, and also I've done work on different corners of the globe as well. So, forgive me for being a little bit arrogant, but I am a big deal as an analyst. It'll take 4 to 6 weeks if all documents are intact, process citizenship and passport. So, yeah, good point. I'm on the young player that comes in for City in the midfield. Have a contact yet? Has he been contacted? No, he has not been contacted. No, he's not been contacted, my friend. No, he has not. But folks, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content.
This video is brought to you by MPEC Printery, specializing in t-shirt printing, posters, and shipping from the USA. Call 876-775-6692 or 876-337-7374. Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is also brought to you by BLC Jamaica Security Electronics, specializing in alarm system, video surveillance, camera system or CCTV, barrier system, gate automation, and access control. Call 876-320-7711. That's 876-320-7711 or 876-351-1105. That's 876-351-1105.